I can't believe that I actually spent $250 on a pair of running shoes. But in this video, in under 5 minutes, I will tell you 3 reasons why I purchased these shoes. Now, I'm the kind of guy, I typically stay with one shoe. I've been running with Brooks launch shoes for the last 10 years. You can check out this video here where I do a review. But I heard so many things about these vaporfly shoes. Now, some of you probably seen some of the elite runners, how they have been breaking world records at races because of these, well, I wouldn't say because of these shoes, but they definitely have helped. The first reason that I purchased these shoes was my wife kind of pushed me over the edge. She says, you know what, why not just buy a pair and find out for yourself? All I knew is that they had a reputation of people that wear them break world records. So I thought, you know what, I only live once, and so I might as well give it a shot and see if all the hype is really what they said. The second reason why I purchased these shoes was since I was running the Chicago Marathon, the weather conditions were looking like they would be ideal. Temperatures in the mid-40s, of course a flat surface there in Chicago, and I thought if I bought these, then perhaps with the good weather, the flat conditions, and the crowd support, I could probably qualify for Boston again. And so my qualifying time at this moment is 3 hours, 35 minutes. So I thought, well, I'll shoot for a 3:30 time, and these shoes will definitely help. So if you are looking to get a PR, if you want to run a race and get your personal best, I would highly recommend you purchasing a pair of these shoes. The first reason I bought these was to help mitigate my plantar fasciitis. So if you've got some type of foot injury or what have you, and you need plenty of cushion, I highly recommend the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2. If you're a heel striker, of course, I would not recommend these shoes. They were kind of rather odd feeling walking and running in them. So if you're a midsole or front foot striker, these are definitely the shoes that you want to wear. But if you're a heel striker, I definitely would not recommend these shoes. If you do purchase these shoes, I would only use these for races. So don't use these for training, don't use these for slow runs. When I purchased mine, I thought I was risking things because I typically don't buy shoes without trying them on. Of course, you can't try these on in a store, as far as I know. And so once I received them, I did probably about 10 miles at a fast marathon pace just to try them out, and they felt great, so I figured that was good enough for me. When I received them, I was actually very impressed. Of course, they're quite light. They've got a carbon plate inside this cushioned sole, and so they're not flexible whatsoever. But the kind of the funny thing was when I first put them on and I was walking around in my house, it almost felt like it was catapulting me forward. I could tell the difference immediately. I typically don't buy a completely different brand of shoes. I've always stuck with the Brooks Launch series, which you can actually see a review of the Launch 8s if you click on this right here. But I think it's a great shoe. So what I would encourage you to do is if you purchase a pair, use those only for racing. At Chicago, when I wore these for the first time, I wore a different pair of shoes to the race. Then I changed into these just prior to the race. And then of course after the race, I took these off and I wore my other pair of shoes back home. So it's definitely not a good walking shoe, but it's definitely an awesome running shoe. So I think this probably gets a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna hold on to these and put these in my closet until the next race. And that's the only time these shoes will ever come out of my closet is for race day. See if I can't set some more PRs. So anyway, that's my thought on the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2s.